What's up guys, it's Chris Majestic, and with kids constantly running around dropping crumbs and spilling stuff all over the house, it can be pretty hard to keep the floors clean. So if there's one thing I needed in my life that I didn't know I needed, it's definitely a robot vacuum. So for the past few months, I've been using the Roborock S7 Plus, which has been called the best robot vacuum combo for a while now. But what I have with me today is a brand new vacuum slash mop known as the Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra. Now honestly, I didn't think the S7 Plus could get much better, but Roborock has added quite a bit to this new version that takes cleaning to the next level and requires even less human intervention. So Roborock was nice enough to sponsor today's video and send out the S7 MaxV Ultra for us to check out today, so let's go ahead and see what this thing is all about. Okay, so what is this? Well, the S7 MaxV Ultra is a robot vacuum and mopping combo that pretty much does it all. It has a sophisticated navigation system, advanced obstacle avoidance, crazy high vacuum suction, a unique and advanced mopping system, and on top of all of that, the vacuum not only empties the dustbin automatically, but it addresses my two biggest gripes about robot mops, which is cleaning the mopping pad and refilling the robot's water tank. The fact that this whole process is automated means that the robot can clean a space over 3,000 square feet while you sit on the couch, sleep, or do whatever. Actually, the fact that it does all of this without any human intervention is nothing short of amazing. So the new S7 has a few different variants. There's the S7 MaxV, which is the vacuum by itself, the S7 MaxV Plus, which adds an auto emptying dock for the dustbin, and then there's the model I have with me today, which is the S7 MaxV Ultra, which comes with the auto empty wash fill dock, which automatically empties the dustbin, washes the mop pad, and refills the water tank as necessary. Now these are certainly not cheap robot vacuums by any stretch of the imagination, but if you're looking for the best of the best, this is definitely it. So the design of the new S7 MaxV robot is very similar to the older S7, but with a bunch of new bells and whistles. The first thing you might notice are the sensors on the front. It uses a mixture of LiDAR, 3D scanning, and a front-mounted camera for its obstacle avoidance and navigation. It also has a nice LED light bar near the bottom, which it uses to navigate and recognize objects in the dark. The dustbin can still be accessed by lifting the top lid and simply lifting the dustbin out. The bottom of the robot has a single spinning brush, the main roller, and the back portion holds the included microfiber mopping pad, which easily installs by sliding it into place. And the back of the robot houses the removable water bin, which you should rarely ever have to remove considering the dock refills it automatically. So the S7 MaxV uses what Roborock calls their Reactive AI 2.0 obstacle avoidance system, and the V in MaxV stands for vision. This system uses the camera and 3D structured light to recognize and accurately avoid common obstacles like shoes, wires, socks, towels, and pet waste. This helps to prevent the robot from getting stuck on obstacles or ruining your day by spreading dog poop all over your floors. Alright, so moving on to the base station. So the first thing you'll notice is the three large canisters on top. On the far left is the dirty water tank that fills up as the base station cleans the mopping pad and sucks the dirty water up into it. The tank in the middle is the clean water tank, which is used to clean the mopping pad and refill the robot's onboard water tank. And on the far right is the dust bag, which holds all of the dust that gets sucked out of the robot's dustbin. So all you do is lift the lid and you can easily pull the dust bag up to remove it and replace it when necessary. And the bottom of the base contains the mop cleaning station, which uses a stiff brush and a cleaning tub to clean the mopping pad when it's dirty. And I found that it does a fantastic job cleaning the mopping pad, which is way better than I could do by hand. So setting up this system was really easy and straightforward. The app is nice and polished and walks you through the entire setup process, which basically connects the system to Wi-Fi, and then you give the robot a name. And once that's done, you can hit the quick map button to have the robot quickly map out your home. The first floor of my house is about 900 square feet, and it took about 10 minutes for the robot to map out the first floor. So once the quick mapping was done, I split the map into separate rooms and set a few no-go zones. And considering it has 3D maps, you can add furniture and even edit surfaces to make the map look more like your home. And when it comes to the performance of the S7 MaxV Ultra, I found it to be the absolute best. I've used quite a few robot vacuums and mop combos over the past few years, and this one is superior in every way. I have a good mixture of hard floors and rugs on the first floor of my home, which is great for testing robot vacuums. Now I do have dark floors, so it can be hard to see certain stains, but to show how well it cleans, I purposely allowed some coffee to dry on the floor, which can be especially difficult for robot mops. So I let the S7 MaxV MaxV Ultra cleaned the dried coffee stain, and it did a fantastic job leaving no residue behind. The S7 MaxV's Roborock mopping technology uses sonic vibration technology to scrub the floor up to 3,000 times per minute, which loosens up and absorbs the stains into the pad. So as you can see, the S7 left no coffee behind, even when compared to a mop with spinning brushes. And speaking of how it compares to mops with spinning brushes, another test I was interested in seeing was how these systems compared with wet messes, so I did a catch-up test. In this test, the S7 MaxV did a fantastic job, leaving only a small amount of residue, while the mop with spinning brushes just kind of sloshed the ketchup around and left a bunch of it behind. Now, to be fair, no robot mops work great with these kind of messes, considering there's likely to be sauce left on the bottom of the robot. Another issue is that since the other robot mop couldn't lift its pads up off the floor after it was done cleaning, it ended up leaving a sticky path all the way back to its docking station. So this is another major benefit to the S7's Viborize feature, since it lifts its pad after it's done cleaning. And when it comes to carpet cleaning, I found that the S7 MaxV does a much better job than other vacuum and mop combos here as well. With over 5,000 pascals of suction, I didn't find any debris left behind, and it works great with low to medium pile rugs and carpet. And aside from exceptional cleaning, the Viborize system also allows the robot to automatically rise the mopping pad up away from the floor when you're cleaning carpet. So unlike robots that force you to remove the brushes in order for it to vacuum carpet, the S7 MaxV can clean both hard floors and carpet while you relax. And the S7 MaxV's obstacle avoidance is also top tier. I put out a bunch of common household items, and the robot had no problem identifying and navigating around those items without sucking them up, dragging them across the room, or the robot getting stuck. And the Roborock app even shows these obstacles on the map in 3D, so you can see what type of obstacles the robot recognized on its most recent job. So aside from all the features we just talked about, the S7 MaxV still has a few more tricks up its sleeve. Not only does it use the built-in camera for its obstacle avoidance, but you can actually remotely stream the camera from the app to see what the robot sees and even start a real-time video call with someone on the other end. It also allows you to remotely control it kind of like an RC car, so you can make it go exactly where you want. It also has a nice little Easter egg feature called Cupid mode, where it goes out and seeks other robots and actually goes up to it and gives it a kiss. I guess Roborock felt like other robots need love too. So overall, I think Roborock knocked the ball out of the park with the S7 MaxV Ultra. They improved the S7 Plus in every way possible, the cleaning performance is fantastic, and they've added more features than anyone could ever ask for. Even though the obstacle avoidance system is among the best, if I had to nitpick, I could say it's definitely not perfect, but to be fair, out of all the robots I've tested from different brands, none of them really are. But this is something that will get better over time, since Roborock is constantly adding new items to the database, and they regularly push over-the-air updates to improve the obstacle avoidance and add features to the robot. And Roborock did tell me there's going to be a nice sale on the S7 MaxV on Amazon's Prime Day, so definitely be on the lookout for that on July 12th and 13th. So if you're looking for the absolute best robot vacuum and mopping combo, definitely be sure to use the links in the video description to pick up yours today. And I hope you guys found this video helpful. As always, if you did, go ahead and make sure you mash that like button for me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I post new videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.